What is going on, guys? Today we're back with actually a different game. We're playing ALS today because the ARX has kind of been on like the down low and kind of like not as popping because of the updates. And as you guys can see here, it's got like less than like 2,000 players, which is just an all-time like worst for them. So hopefully they can fix the game so I can go back to it because I love the game. But a lot of you guys don't know this. I play a lot of ALS, and not a lot. I played very late. I didn't play early on, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm also trying to play some Anime Crusaders and kind of expand like the games I play to post on the channel. Because then when one game updates, and I can make a video on that, and you know, so on and so on to get more content out for you guys. But I have one video for you guys today that you guys are gonna love. So everybody knows the new Halloween update or the new Halloween Part 2 raid is the best like event to do for everything, right? And a lot of you guys might not know this, but there's a thing called Sys Macro. A lot of people use this. I use Tiny Task because it's just cheaper, and it's just cheaper, obviously. And you obviously get a lot more things with the Sys Macro, but everybody's freaking out about that because you can't macro it yet because the like new update isn't out for it or something like that. But would you guys believe me if I told you guys that you can AFK overnight with the macro, or not the macro, with Tiny Task? There's a way to do it. I figured it out. I think I did it overnight, and the only reason it didn't fully do it, or it didn't fully AFK, was because it wouldn't let me load into the world. But once I rejoined it, it did it for another like 6 hours. And granted, this was before I had all of these characters. So I have the macro already made, but I'm going to show you guys how I basically made it, right? So some really important things. Well, I have to show you in game, right? So for obviously the most amount of money you want is this team right here, right? I have all of these guys. I even have a glitch mystical. Was that what it is? Mystical true dragon god, which is really, really good. This is your main DPS. You can use other DPS, but if you want like the most out of it, you probably want him. And then obviously everybody else 4 boost. And then Bulma with the skin for the boost too. Right, so I know I'm just yapping here, but obviously I used like all of my resources, by the way. I wish I could show you guys, because I only did it for a little overnight. I basically used all of my resources. I have a little here from a run I did earlier. So you can literally get like close to 1 million an hour. But people don't know this. If you do the stamp method where you get to wave 25 and reset, you can get unlimited stamps for the candy basket. So there's no reason to do the first event because you get candy baskets already. So I know I've been yapping a lot already. I'll put timestamps. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. Timestamps in the video so you guys can kind of like see what you want to see. So first thing, you need to have click to move on. And then let me get Tiny Task pulled up here. So, Tiny Task, right? First thing we're gonna do, obviously you need this, right? Or it won't work. So you right click and it moves you, right? That's kind of how it is, right? You can still move with WASD, but you use this to move. This is gonna be our main source of like moving around for the event. So obviously have your team, have whatever you need to get them maxed out. Currencies, let's go into the mode. So there's a lot to this, because if you mess up one part, you're not going to get the rest of it right. So please pay close attention. This is a very specific way that I figure out how to do it overnight without having to use Sys Macro. So look right here. First thing, before we do anything, you're going to want to go into settings in game, turn off auto ready, obviously auto wave skip, auto game speed, you want those checked. Seamless stage works only for a little bit. That's the issue. And then you get stuck on like wave 15, so you want this off, so that way you get in a new server every time. You can only do it for like a few hours, but you can't do it for a long time, right? That's like the whole point of having it off. And people don't know that there's a way you can like macro this, right? So other than that, maybe turn some of these off so you don't lag, but the one you really need is seamless stage, or it's not gonna work. So basically restart match. So I'm going to show you guys. So you literally don't touch anything yet. So this is like your fresh like 0.1 where you're going to start. So right, don't move. you're gonna come here to the macro, press record. Don't press start. You're gonna press record. Then you're gonna move along here. All right, you gotta. Okay, well I messed it up. Actually, so we're gonna go again. I completely forgot. Okay. So my fault. That is. Where is it? I messed up. Obviously, continuous playback here. If you guys don't know how to get it, I can tell you guys down in the comments here. Record, right click, you have or left click here so you know that you're not in the menu anymore. And then right click to move here. Right? Do not use the scroll wheel at all. Just use this to move. I messed it up a little bit. You do not want to, you just want to tap it, right? So just tap it until you get around here, right? And then press start. And then press F for unit manager. And then keep it going. We're going to stop at wave 25 is the most optimal if you want the stamps. I think it's the best wave to start at. And then obviously you want to go click your Bulma, put your Bulma down. And then you're going to want to turn auto upgrade on. So basically just follow exactly what I do and you will get the currencies that I'm getting, right? And you'll be able to AFK this overnight. So let her get pretty far ahead before you place your DPS. These are all just for currency. This is your DPS. That's the one you want to place. So enemies don't come out for a while, so you're completely fine, right? And then she's maxed. Now that she's maxed, press 1. Put him down here. Or her. I don't know. And then auto upgrade on. So it's a really short macro. So literally we're just gonna get this going up until wave 25, and then we're gonna loop it. So it's gonna be on an infinite loop is how we're gonna do this, right? So pay close attention. It's confusing. I had an idea on how to do this, and I finally tried it and it worked. But you need seamless off in order for this to work. That's the issue. So please don't be commenting down below saying it doesn't work for you because you didn't do that. Let me know down below if you guys have issues with this. It can be really, really confusing. I know. Just let me know down below. But this is the best method to get like around 1 million an hour of cookies, and then the stamps. You get tons and tons. I had like 500 in like maybe a few hours, which was insane. So honestly, I would go to about wave 30. You can do wave 25 for the most efficiency, but you can go to around wave 30, right? Wait for the boss to die. And then we're going to go here. We're going to go to settings. And then we're going to press restart match. So give it here. You need to give it some time for the game to load, right? I say around 15 to 30 seconds just to give it time depending on your internet and your computer. Like, you know how good it is and if it's going to work or not. So we're going to do it around, let's say 250 around this recording here. We're going to stop it, right? Don't do anything else. We're going to stop it. We'll start it at 250, right? And there we go. And then 1 speed continuous playback. So basically it's going to press play, right? And then it's going to do what I told you to do. It's going to run what you just did, right? Or what I just put in. So it's going to give me here. And then it's going to get me over there. Here, we'll do one quick run real quick to show you guys that this works. It might be a little off for me. Yeah, I messed up here. But essentially it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, I completely messed up the placements here. But okay, I know this looks bad, but if you get your placements right and you just tap the right click, it's going to take you to where you want to go, right? And then it's still going to place them down, but I had it a little off. You can't move your cursor at all was my issue here. This is why it's not in the same place it was before, because I kind of like held right click, you know how you used to look around, but it's just in an endless cycle because that's how we loop it. We loop it with pressing start or restart again. It's a constant loop, right? That's the thing. That's why you don't want to press start again once you end the macro. That's why you press restart match. And then you give it a little bit of time to kind of like reset and load in again. So that's literally it, guys. If you guys have questions, let me know down below. But this is a macro I used. It's just tiny task and you just loop it. If you guys have questions, let me know down below. Because I've heard wave 58 is the best for money, or around 50 to 60 is the best for currency, but there's no reason to do that if the stamps are better to get because you get way more stuff, right? So I'll stop the macro here. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. I'm also gonna, I think I'm gonna make a separate video to showcase this, the new godly, because it also is a glitched mystical, which is like, is it mystical? I think I can't remember, because this is my first mystical ever. Besides I got this one second. Now I might showcase this because a lot of people don't know how his kit works, because there's a lot to it, right? So I think I'm gonna make a separate video on that, because it is confusing. But if you guys have questions down below about the macro and how to loop it and keep it going AFK overnight, let me know down below and I'll answer as many questions as I can. But if you guys enjoyed and you guys want to see more content from like ALS, ARX, and maybe some Anime Crusaders down below, or not down below, but on the channel, please let me know down below. I would love to hear some feedback, because I'm expanding like the games I play, because ARX isn't doing well, so I have to, you know, kind of not put all my eggs in one basket, right? But if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.